Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Stip and this is going to be part 7 of my Barbarian invasion campaign where I'm playing as the Sassanids. And we left things off last time where I am preparing to take Tarsus. Now, this is a delicate operation here. It feels a little bit like surgery because we have to take this without these armies being able to react and to stop us. Now, as it stands, I don't have any artillery here with this army. I could lay siege to it, and I could build some battering rams, and then attack it in the next turn. That would allow this army to turn around and then lay siege to my fort, which should stop it from... That should stop this army from interfering. I would hope so, unless this, fort's not placed correctly, and that they can just walk right around me. That's one thing in this game that's a little bit obscure. It's hard to kind of know exactly where the forts can be most effective and where armies can go around them. I would say that in most cases, I think that I've had an okay time of it. It seems like it has been pretty logical in most instances. Yeah, but in this case, we're hoping that that's going to be able to stop them and keep this half stack off of my back for at least this one turn. And then my idea is to come in with my faction leader. I believe that he can hire some mercenary ballistas outside of Antioch, and then he could take them to Tarsus right away, as long as he could reach Tarsus, that is. Of course, artillery pieces are a bit slower, so that's an issue as well. Now, that would be leaving Antioch, it's already very lightly defended, and there's a small 3-unit stack outside of Antioch. We don't know what else they have other than the Limitani, but as it stands, it's not too threatening. I can also train up another arch unit, just so that I have some more indirect firepower. I also have units on the bridge here that can't reach Antioch in this turn, but they can. If Antioch's not put under siege during the end turn, they could enter Antioch and help defend it. If the city is put under siege, then they can obviously help defend this army or defend the city. So, do the Romans have any reinforcements that could come north and help out with this? I think my diplomat, based on my memory, I think that he saw some units here in this settlement, but I don't know. I thought it was just like 3 units, so even if Antioch had to hold against 6 units, that probably wouldn't be enough to take down that settlement. I would think, depending on what they are, I guess. He's going to keep peeking around to see what he can find. And yeah, I got to go for Tarsus. This is my opportunity, so let's come over here and then hire, yes, mercenary ballista is available. So let's get that, and he can reach Tarsus. That's perfect. So I would say, yeah, the ballista can get there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you lay siege and just maintain that siege, and then do that. Now, Tarsus does have a sizable garrison. It really does, but as far as indirect firepower is concerned, it has the Hippotoxetai and the basic archers. So I don't have super duper amounts of ranged firepower either, but 2 archers, 2 slingers, 3 horse archers, some bucalari, these mercenary crossbows. The Klebinari have bows, of course, and my generals, of course, also have bows. So there's enough firepower here. Also, the ballistas can help out as well. So let's go in and take Tarsus. I think so. I mean, it just has the wooden walls, but again, that kind of makes things tricky when it comes to defending Tarsus as well. So hopefully I can get those. Is it just a... It is just a large town. Okay, so I can't immediately build stone walls if that's what I wanted to do, which is unfortunate, but let's... Actually, wait a minute, hold on. Do I know anything about how many people are inside of it? No, I do not. Okay, well, I guess we will probably just occupy, I'm assuming. We probably don't want to exterminate a large town. That's not enough people to concern ourselves. Yes, let's assault. So 1278 versus 815. And they do have a family member, yeah, okay. So no command stars. -1 command when assaulting walls, okay. Okay, so nothing as far as being a general and a commander is concerned, he offers nothing. But he does have a bodyguard unit, so that's going to probably be the strongest unit that we have to deal with. Yeah. Legio Lanciari are going to be tanky, a bunch of Limitani, some peasants, archers, Hippotoxetai, and Equites Auxilia, so I think we can take this. Let's get him.
Today is a good day to die, but better still to live and tell our grandchildren of brave deeds and braver men! Now shout out to the gods! Shout your battle cries! Put true fear into the hearts of our enemies, oh noble soldiers!
Right off the bat, we will have our ballistas target the main gate, and our goal is going to be to try to open up at least 2 entry points into this settlement, either in the gate and then also a secondary, hopefully right there. I think that the ballistas should have enough ammunition to get the job done, but I guess I'll find out. Looks like my archers already have some shots on these units on the inside, and I know that units are more effective the closer they are. Actually, I think they are. Am I wrong about that? I think they are. So I am tempted to move my archers a bit closer, but then again, it is kind of nice having them take these shots while they are out of range of other stuff. Where are the enemy archers? Because those are the guys that I would like to get rid of. The Hippotoxetai are right there. And it looks like their archers are not... Yeah, that didn't take long at all. Perfect. So now let's have the ballistas open up a hole in that part of the wall, because that's closer to where the route that we have to take to get to the main plaza, I believe. Yeah. Yep.
Show no mercy!
Plenty of ammunition. Plenty of ammunition. Perfect. And in fact, I mean, they have enough ammunition. They could take down this entire wall if they wanted to. But I'd rather, if they could get shots on these Hippotoxetai, that's what I'd rather have them do. It's a shame that artillery pieces can't enter the settlements in this game. I think that was something that is allowed in, is it Medieval 2, when you can bring artillery into settlements to like bomb the city square? But yeah, you can't do that in this game, which is such a shame. It really surprised me when I was playing the base game, and I tried bringing my ballistas into the settlement. I was like, what? You can't get through that gap? Come on, that's so lame. What I would like to do at this point, now that I'm ready to enter the settlement, is to get spearmen lined up here to block this cav from interrupting on that side. And then on this side as well, let's kind of come on here, and they can run. So we got the Bucalari right there, slingers are in support, and yeah, they're going to be bringing their cav in, but cav against spears, that should be fine for us. Javelins can come up in support if need be, and yeah, as long as these guys, they should kill these Equites. Yeah, you guys just jump on them to help out. And what have we got? Legio Lanciari? Oh, they're throwing their stuff at us. Yeah, they have stuff. Shoot. That's actually a good, decent counter to my levy spears. Shoot. Yeah, those Legio Lanciari are gonna chew up my levy spears. Yeah, let's try to get... Let's see, 79. I need to try to get away if I can. Try to lure them away. And try to chuck... Yeah, they're running away, so that's a good thing, actually. And then, yeah, if we could get pebble tosses at them. Why can't you guys... Are you able to hit them? Yeah, trying to destroy those Legio Lanciari. Looks like we're getting some pebbles chucked at them as well, and then let's get my Mercenary Butillari up as well. Looks like, ooh, they got, yeah, there's a ballista hit right there. That was nice. Yeah, if I could rally those guys, that'd be really nice, because I only have 4 Levy Spears in this army. Perfect, they rallied, nice. Even though there's not too many of them, but still. And you guys need to turn around. And then... yeah, Bukalari can get in there, get you guys on. Fire Will, Javs can come up as well. And who's coming? Okay, those Equites are coming back in.
Yes, Imperator.
Alright, so you start shooting into the flanks there. And then can you get some Jav tosses in? Not from here, damn. Alright, are you guys able to shoot into that far? No, you guys are out of ammo. And is there anyone else coming? Not quite, so let's get slingers up to try to get some tosses in there. And are you guys able to do enough damage here? Let's see, 77. I don't want to send these guys into combat because I want to keep this shooting lane open. And it'd be nice if I could get these guys, these javelins in range, because... come on, guys. Why? I thought I told you guys to... yeah, I don't know. Why wouldn't they have gone? Alright, perfect. It looks like they're starting to route now. Perfect. And this is exactly the unit that I want to be like able to run them down. That's what they're for. You guys can go off of fire at will, and then same with you. And then yeah, run these guys down if you can. Slingers are the fastest infantry unit in the game, so they should do a good job of it. Alright, so Hippotoxitai, archers, peasants, Imperial Household Guard. Alright, are you guys able to run them down? I mean, we got a few of them, but it looks like quite a few of them got away as well. Actually, it looks like the Legio Lanciari got cut down to a man. So that's good. Alright, slingers, get back now. And then, yeah, you guys go there. You go there, and then you... is there anyone going to flank us from this direction? I don't think so, so... my Levy Spears can all face in that direction. And then, yeah, you go... god damn, guys. Seriously, what's going on here? I mean, I guess they're doing a good job of killing, but I'm pretty sure I told you guys to get back. Alright, javelins, you guys can come in as well. And then, yeah, you're going over there, that's fine. The Levy Spears that rallied, you guys can come back as well. Alright, slingers move up. And archers, I think they're both out of ammo. Yeah, they're out of ammo. So they're not going to be good for much. If I need them for melee, we're in trouble. So if I need them for melee, I probably just... at that point, it's time to end the battle. But I don't know. It's hard for me to say like how we're doing. Like having our Levy Spears get damaged as much as they have already been is very rough. Because we just don't have a lot of them. But we have a lot in the way of melee troops. We really do, so... or not melee, but ranged troops, so... as long as we can continue to hold against their... not their, like, sallies, but their counterattacks, we can continue to shoot them. These Legio Lanciari are trying to advance down this street here to attack us, but it seems like they just really can't gather up the courage to do so. And it says my guys have... they've been shooting at them, but they don't have a great angle. So let's move them over here. I think these guys are pretty effective. I think these crossbowmen, these Bukalari, I think they're pretty dang good. I'd like to see their stats after the game. Maybe it's just in my head, but I feel like anytime they shoot stuff, stuff typically dies. So that's a good sign. That is a good sign. So you guys can continue to inch your way around this corner. And yeah, you're just going to be shooting right into their shields. So not super ideal, but... oh yeah, oh I see, yeah, send the brave peasants on ahead. I see how it goes. Smart. Yeah, very, very wise. Wise Roman tactic of send the peasants on ahead. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at those volleys. Yeah, guys are dropping pretty fast when they get shot in the back by crossbows. Yeah, that's working out pretty well. So, Legio Lanciari down to 21 men, Limitani 31 men, Peasants 22, Imperial Household Guard, no, that's Hippothoxeti, that's 39, Archers at 53, and they're able to shoot at us, but I don't know if they have the best angle. I feel like I'm not taking a lot of hits from that. And the Bodyguard unit has 25 men, so that's important to keep track of as well. And see, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky here, because those crossbows, which have been pretty gosh darn fantastic for me, how do I use them in an alley? Like that? Use them very carefully, I guess. That's the answer. We are continuing to get some good shots into these Legio Lanciari every time they poke their heads around that corner there. And I gotta say, for being a crossbow unit, they have a pretty high rate of fire as well. Like, I don't know how fast... I mean, I guess it is a pretty simple crossbow. Yeah, I don't know anything about ancient crossbows, but I guess it's different than the ones where you have to like use a crank basically, you know, in the Middle Ages. So I guess it's not that type of crossbow. So I wonder, I don't know, is it easier to reload a weapon like a more primitive crossbow? What do you guys? Okay, I don't know. Okay, it looks like they did have a line of sight. Seems like sometimes they're shooting right into the wall, but in that case, they took a shot at the peasants. They are running pretty low on ammo, which again, I think says something about their rate of fire, but that's okay. I'm gonna let them shoot because they, again, I have peasants. I have slingers, and I got some javelins left, Clibinari, horse archers. I got a lot of stuff, so would it have been better for me to save my crossbow ammo for the bodyguard unit? Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, it's hard to use these against a unit that's going to be charging quickly at us, you know? Like, this works well, I think, because they're shooting at infantry that's moving slowlier, so that's fine, you know? It's a bit tricky to use a unit that needs line of sight to hit, although I say that, I don't know if this unit needs line of sight to hit. Like, what are they shooting at right now? You know? Like, are they arcing their shots? But yeah, Limitani down to 7 guys, and okay, it looks like they're might be thinking about bringing their Hippothoxeti up. Yeah, can they arc their shots? It's weird. Hey, if we can start mowing down... Oh my god, yeah. Yes, mow down the Hippothoxeti. Oh, they're out of ammo, okay. There we go, they're out of ammo. Let's bring them back. They can go hang out with the archers. And then we will continue with the slingers, I guess. Here comes a charge. Hippothoxeti right into spears. I will take that charge. Thank you very much. I just realized my Clibinari have been shooting. And again, I'm kind of surprised that they have line of sight at anything, but I guess they're able to arc their shots on over. I wonder if they've been doing any damage. I wonder, but that's you know, that's fine with me. And slingers, are you guys in range of anything? What are you guys doing? Yeah, you're not in skirmish mode, so just chuck your rocks in at the Legio Lanciari. Yeah, they got 17 guys left. They're sending in, ooh, there's the Imperial Household Bodyguard, so... Javelins, can you guys toss your javelins from there? Okay, you got some decent range, yeah. Yeah, chuck some javelins in at this bodyguard unit, and they're down to 23 guys. Let's see if I can send some more spearmen to help assist here. And slingers, honestly, yeah, we gotta chuck some pebbles into that bodyguard unit because... What are they down to? They're down to 21 guys. Because once this unit is wrapped up, we're pretty much in the clear. Yeah, they're down to 20 guys. They're not losing guys that fast. 19 guys. Let's send in my general so that he can provide his command boost. And maybe we can even chuck him into a melee. Alright, they're down to 9 guys, so it seems like they're starting to get wore down a bit here. Yeah, it's a slow process, but it seems like it's going okay. You guys can stop firing for a second, because at this point, yeah, we're good on Same with you guys. You don't need to. We don't need any more friendly fire here. So yeah, down to 6 guys. Come on, Spears. Come on, Spears. You can get the job done. And General? General, why don't you have your... Oh, that's the wrong General. I was like, why can't I tell my guys to rally? Oh, never mind. It's all... The General ran away. We're good. Alright, is it just him? Or is it just three guys? 3 guys left? 4, 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay. Cool. That went okay, I think. Let's get my spears. Let's get... Okay, the front guys take a break. Let's bring up the rear guys. Yeah, they can move up, and you guys continue, go back on fire at will, and mow down these Hippotoxeti. And yeah, you guys are able to shoot into those Hippotoxeti as well. Perfect. We have turned the corner, and we have just exited the alleyway of death here, and we've started to make our way into the plaza. The Plaza of Carnage. So our slingers are getting some volleys in against these Hippotoxeti. We have driven them off, so let's continue our push with our Levy Spears here, and then here. You guys continue to cover them, I suppose. And then, yeah, they want to keep charging. Oh, is that the bodyguard? Yes, it is. So yeah, 4 guys left, including the General. So yeah, you guys can definitely fight the Hey, there he goes. Awesome. Man, my Levy Spears have really done well in this battle. Like, they have not been having the best fights, but they're getting the job done. And I did bring in some more horse archers because, you know, the Clipinari can shoot over these buildings, and so can they. So they are all providing some extra firepower from afar, which feels good. And yeah, all of these units just continue to break over and over and over again. And then they do have a healthy unit of Limitani on that city's center, but as I keep saying, I think that we have enough ammunition to get through them. Let's get these guys onto line formation like that. And yeah, slingers can move up here, and the General's bodyguard can support the slingers. And then another General's bodyguard can come up. And then I know, let's see here, let's get some javelins up. This seems to be a pretty good angle right here because they're all clustered up right on the edge of the city's center, and they keep trying to get off of it, and then they just keep breaking and going back on it, and then try to get off it again. And I really like how you can tell, you can really feel the range, the increased range of slinger units, and the javelins in Barbarian Invasion, and it does feel a lot better. It makes them just feel a little bit more useful, you know. I am enjoying it. Yeah, instead of having to get just right up into someone's face before you can throw a rock at them, you can kind of chuck rocks from downtown with these guys. It's kind of fluid, kind of feels pretty good. So I'm just going to continue to stand here until I'm out of ammunition, because slingers do also have a lot of ammo. They have more ammo than archers do. I don't know, I can't remember the exact numbers, but they got a lot of rocks. Before we move on to the plaza, we just have this one more peasant, and man, he is taking shots to the face, and there he goes. Man, he is dodging shots for a while. Yeah, he's pretty good at that. My guys wasted a lot of ammunition trying to get him down, but he is now down. We can now move on. It looks like there's 2 units of Limitani on the plaza, one 80-man unit and then one 51-man unit. So still a bit of beef on that plaza, but again, as I keep saying, I'm pretty sure that we have the ammo to take those guys down. Let's see, let's bring you up. You can probably fire and draw them off of the plaza. Because remember, we don't need to kill them to the last man. For those of you who maybe aren't watching my other Rome playthroughs, or maybe you're just new to Rome itself, you don't need to bring them down to the last man as you would have to in Medieval 1 or Shogun 1. You simply just have to break the last unit, and on the plaza they are unbreakable. So what you do is you bring them off of the plaza, and then you get them to break, and then that's it. That is the battle. If you're going to fight them on the plaza itself, then it's to the last man, and of course that's going to involve you taking far too many casualties. So in this case, the way that you get them off of the plaza is by shooting at them, and that typically will draw their attention. Although, yeah, my slingers, they seem to think that they can hit them from here. Yeah, the line of sight's really... Okay, yeah, now fire at will, because now they're going to be... Yeah, they've already taken a few shots from my Klibinari Immortals, and I would say we can probably fit these horse archers here. Yes, we can. Definitely. So let's bring them around. The bigger unit is starting to run on in here, and yeah, they chucked their spears at us, and these poor levy spears took some more spears to the face. Oh god, these guys, they're doing so well too. I'm really proud of my levy spearmen in this battle. They've really hung on. They've really been hanging on. So yeah, you guys just continue to chuck stones at them. And honestly, slingers, just get in. You guys gonna get in? Yeah, get in and just break and run these guys down. Yeah, I really like that you can run down heavier infantry with lighter infantry in this game. I know it's like a common, like you would think that that's just a normal thing, but that's one thing that in Med 1 and Shogun 1, the units were just, they were just too sluggish. Like even though that the lighter infantry had faster movement stats, they just weren't that good at running down heavier infantry units. They just, I don't know, they just weren't quite speedy enough. And in this game they are. They're very speedy. Look at them. They're just zipping all over the place. So when you send them to run down heavier infantry, they actually can get the job done. So if you have Cav chasing down other units, your light infantry can like chase down the heavier, you know, Comita Tenseis, the legionaries, stuff like that. So yeah, in this case, yeah, everything's off the plaza. So now if we can just break these two units, there we go, that's it. And then we don't have to continue it, we can just end this battle. So we lost 311 men and we killed 740. I just want to see, how did the Bukalari go? Only 21 kills, eh? Wow, that's very surprising. Desert Archers 112, 61, and then... Oh, I can't read. Bukalari, 129. This is the Ballista, got 21 kills, which is a lot for a Ballista. That's typically... I feel like the Ballista just never does anything, but it got us into the settlement on the turn that we laid siege to it, and that in itself is a major victory. So yeah, Mountain Slingers got 169. That's, goddamn, that's a lot of kills for Slingers. And yeah, Klibinari got... And that's just Klibinari just standing in that, the initial, like by the gate area, and got 35 kills just launching arrows over the walls. So yeah, good for them. Let's see, other Klibinari. Where are these guys got only 4 kills. Okay, that's weird. And that Klibinari Mortals 38 and 18. Yeah, that feels pretty good. What about the Javelins? What do they do? Javelins got only 4 kills. Yeah, Levy Spears just hung in there like tanks. So I should be able to retrain the Levy Spears, right? I would imagine so. They are my tier 1 unit. Yeah, glorious victory. I would imagine we're just going to, yeah, population be massacred 3,000. We could get 2,000, almost 3,000 denarii gained from looting, but no, let's just occupy it and hope we're going to be okay. Wow, we're going to be okay. Just based on, just off of that, we would be okay. Now I would imagine, I wonder, can you get back to Antioch? You might be able to. That's funny. No shit. Wow. That's cool. Because because I want him in Antioch because he has all of those boosts to you know, tax income and all that. So he's helping Antioch make more money. Oh yeah, just like that though. Now Tarsus is pissed off. They're like, no, we want Shapur back here. Get him back here now. Okay, so now that okay, so we're not going to make money off the port because we're trading with Antioch via land, right? I'll figure that out eventually. Just to double check, yeah, no money made from the port. Trader, let's see here. Yeah, just 20 denarii, no, so nothing. We can recruit. Okay, so we don't have a barracks, so we cannot retrain all of those levy spears that just got damaged. That's unfortunate. That really is. Let's repair the wooden wall, and then the mines would be nice. Just for some more money. What was that? Looking at like 200? Yeah, mines are nice. How long is it going to take for us to get up to... So population growth is 5%. That's high. That is high. Public order is 90%. And I wonder... So yeah, Christianity is 97%. Are we going to be okay if I destroy their church? So yeah, public order due to happiness, 10%. And we are getting a population growth bonus from this as well, so that's part of it, but it's only 0.5. Let's see, I feel like... I mean, losing... So we're going to lose 10%, that brings us down to 80% just by destroying the Christian chapel. But it's going to be more than that. It's going to be issues with how is it going to be displayed exactly? It's going to be displayed as... Let's see, faction leaders' religion differs from settlement's official religion. So, I'm trying to remember. So it doesn't, so the official religion of the settlement is it's just the majority, right? It's the majority religion. It's always going to be the top one. Well, I don't know. Do these get switched around? Because settlement religion is not... I'll get this eventually. I'm still figuring these things out, and I know that y'all are helping me as well, so... It's not that complicated, I know it's not. It's just, it has more to do with me reading this stuff and trying to, learn how to read this stuff. Understanding the religious conversion thing is, it makes enough sense. I can understand this. But I'm trying to think in my head, of all places, trying to think of what else are we going to lose more than just the 10% happiness that we're getting from the church? Are we going to get another, like, is this going to change? Governor's religion differs from settlement's official religion, 5%. So it's 5%, that's a 15% total negative from us being Zoroastrian and then the settlement being Christian. And so the faster, I feel like there's no point in just keeping it even for like a couple turns. I feel like we just have to destroy the church right away. Right? Yeah, that's what my gut is telling me. So let's do that, and then let's see if I'm wrong. So public order down to 0. I was way wrong. So Christianity is causing unrest in the settlement, 95%. Holy shit. So I definitely should have kept the church. Fucking A. Alright, so we are gonna have rioting, right? There's like no way we can recover from that. Zoroastrian shrine, like that ain't gonna, that's not doing shit. 95%. Christianity is causing unrest in the settlement. I'm trying to figure out, so my question is, so 15% conversion, and that's coming from neighboring regions for Christianity, that is. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this one out. How do we know what this number is going to be? The amount of unrest caused by... Does it come from here? Where it says Christianity 97%, so it's just like a couple percentage less than that is what this is going to be? Like you round down basically, I guess, to 95%? Yeah, we may have just screwed ourselves. I don't know if we can recover from this, honestly. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep Tarsus. We might be screwed. Let's see. What about if I just recruit a bunch of peasants? Will that get me anywhere? 5%? Okay, cool. What if I get rid of my troops that I'm training and I just keep recruiting? Nope, fine. No, that didn't do anything. Looking elsewhere in my empire, I'm thinking that I think what I should do is to start to train up small garrisons of troops in my other settlements, just because I am so barren of soldiers, and by barren I mean like all I have is peasants garrisoning these places. And as I have mentioned before multiple times, I am worried that there is going to be a brigand stack that lays siege to one of these places, and there will be nothing that I can do about it. Now, I don't know, training soldiers in these I don't want to say backwater because it's my capital, but like these far back, in my own territory types of regions, it doesn't feel great. These are troops that I'm going to be training just as like backup garrison troops, but it feels kind of necessary, you know? So, upkeep 96, upkeep 108. Let's just get a slinger here in Ctesiphon. Hatra can get a levy spear. And then Arsacia, you guys can get a slinger. And what do you guys have? You have a wooden wall in Arsacia, and you have a stone wall. In Hatra, you have a large stone wall in Ctesiphon. Okay. So yeah, so Fraspa, let's see, Arsacia. Yep, Fraspa also has a wooden wall. Let's go ahead and get some slingers there. Slingers in Artaxarta. And Kotais, you can't recruit anything. Okay. Yeah. A little bit dicey, but at least I do have like troops kind of in the neighborhood, so we should be okay here. You are going to continue to lay down watchtowers, and we have to keep an eye on this army because this is the scariest Roman army that I have eyes on right now, and I don't know what they're doing. They could just be going over here to destroy these brigands that are in their territory, or are they going to continue on? You know, if they just turn south, well, they could hit Hatra, which is wide open. And does that mean from there, do I chase with one of my armies? And by one of my armies, I mean the army that's in Tarsus right now. Do I take that army out to just chase with it? Or do I try to cobble together a defense in my back territory with him who could be recruiting guys and then, or like hiring mercenaries and then, yeah, cobbling together whatever garrison troops I have in my back regions? I don't know. It probably would be better if I just retreat back with this army. That's probably the better way, and just give up Tarsus if I have to, which sucks, but I mean, by the looks of it, we're not going to be able to hang on to it anyway, so what are you going to do? Now, I'm curious to see if this army turns back around and tries to take Tarsus. I wouldn't mind that. It just gives me another opportunity to destroy another half stack. I will take those opportunities all day long.
My liege.
As far as scene-up goes, however, I think I just want to continue to build Zoroastrian large temple here. It is going to be reducing corruption, which is nice. I do like that our temple buildings don't just increase happiness and law, but they, make us more money by reducing corruption, which is a very nice thing. And I guess I got to keep that stack here just because, yeah, this army could reinforce Caesarea if it, wanted to turn around. If it does continue on and going eastward, then yes, this army absolutely can jump down, lay siege to Caesarea, and then take it, because there's only a general's bodyguard inside of it, and that is it. So that would be our opportunity. Oh, hello. We met the Huns. Let's see. Can we... Do the Huns want map information for... Oh, we can't get map information from hordes? Really? Okay, well, can I sell them my map information then? Do you guys want to pay 2,000? Hey, all right. Hey, they took it. Nice. Nice doing business with you, Huns. I am now ready to end this turn, and I'm very curious to see what's going to happen here in Tarsus. Are we going to get kicked out immediately, or is there going to be a grace period where everyone riots, a bunch of civilians die, a bunch of soldiers die, the civilians dying would actually help us out a little bit. So, and that would give us an extra turn to make things right, I guess, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe not, but we'll see. I could, if I don't go under siege here in Antioch, maybe I could just bring Shapur back as well. And maybe his conversion rate, maybe he has like some more conversion or influence or something that can help out. Yeah, he has more influence for sure. Yeah, we'll see. Let's cross our fingers, drop a save, end a turn. And let's see. Yeah, looks like the Huns are... Okay, we got a 25-year-old benefactor, Ardashir, and this is a candidate for adoption. Okay. So he's not even marrying into the family. He's just an adoption candidate. That's cool. I didn't know... Is this available in the base game? I feel like... I know that there's the Man of the Hour events where you have a captain of like a normal unit that leads an army in battle and is able to become the Man of the Hour. But candidate for adoption, I would assume that that is just the game saying that you don't have enough generals, so here's one. Is that what's going on here? Or is this like a... I don't know, is this different? Because I don't think that I've seen this in either my Julii or my Egypt campaign for the base game, so maybe. But definitely yes, he has 1 command star, 1 management, 1 influence, and that's all comes from being sharp, and he's also Zoroastrian, of course. So definitely... And yeah, rioting in Tarsus. So citizens killed 116 and soldiers killed 38. And they damaged the Zoroastrian shrine of all places. No, how dare you? And the stables. So 10% public order. Yikes. Repair. Yeah, are we going to be okay here or should we just abandon it? Because we can't... Like if I just... do that. 15% public order. Yeah, I don't know. 95% unrest. Christianity is... Yeah, it's still at 97%. And we are converting at 10%. But it's... Yeah, we're being out-converted because... There's 3 Christian regions that are neighboring it that are Christian. Is that what's going on? What's going on here? Is Antioch Christian? Did I not destroy the church here? Yeah, it is Christian. Yeah, I never destroyed the church in Antioch. Okay. Why does it... I'm a little bit confused because... So, like, I get why Antioch is Christian, but why does Tarsus have the Zoroastrian icon there when it is 97% Christian? Because isn't... It's definitely Christian. Yeah, I don't know. A little fuzzy here with my understanding of what's going on. Now the Romans did back off. Wait, that's not the guys that were by Antioch. These are the guys that were by Antioch, I think. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys? Well, you are not strong enough to take on 6 units. Yeah, I get a little bit nervous when I see guys going this way. I don't want them to take my dear Demantha. Alright, we got 12,000 in the treasury. That feels good. And Atamaita has been born. Congratulations. And yep, trader in Demantha. So some more population growth. Basically, the money's probably like nothing. And the mines +1 in Kotais. Good. Tarsus has the shrine built up that needs to be repaired. And the wooden walls as well. Perfect. And yeah, just a bunch of slingers and levy spears. Ceasefire between the Sarmatians and the Western Romans. Interesting. Is that the guys that are under siege to the Huns? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They're like, please, Rome, please help us out. What, you can't get around? What, you can't get around these guys?
Yes, my liege.
Out of moves,
Figure it
sir.
out, diplomat. You got a job to do. You gotta sell more map information. Find more barbarians that I've never seen a map before. Now it looks like... Okay, so the really scary army did go back to Caesarea. And then this army is just continuing this way. It did not attack the fort. It's just moving towards either Caesarea or going up to Sinope or something. Okay, interesting. So yeah, this is a little bit, I don't know, pretty dodgy here. What happened here? What happened here at Tarsus? So yeah, I guess... Gosh, I can't even destroy that church in Antioch because... I'm 4 turns away from having this cavalry stables built up in Antioch. That's going to take a while to get that going. Yeah. Because if I could have Antioch basically convert Tarsus by, you know, proximity, that would help out, but we can't do that. Can I... What about you? Would you help out? What are we looking at right now? 30%? Alright, we're making progress, but still. That's a long ways off. That's a long ways off from where we need to be.
Assassin ready.
Let's bring my assassin up here to see if there's anyone coming in this direction. It looks like that's... Looks like no one's coming in this direction. Okay then. I think what I have to do...
My liege.
I think I have to lay down a fort
Forward.
here.
Build forward.
Do that, and then let's bring a levy spearman up. And you hold down the fort. And then I think I just need to abandon this gosh darn thing and let it fall, basically.
Merging armies.
That's what I think. Let's not do that. Because yeah, I don't know. I guess I screwed up. I do I have to exterminate? Because the church is destroyed. That's that, right? There's no coming back from you know that, because that would take... Well, I can't even build a church, right? So what am I thinking? So what's this? Yeah, what's the solution? Let it go, rebel. Come back in, take it, exterminate. Gosh, I don't like that option because I would like Tarsus to be, you know, a profitable place for me, but it's not going to be that as long as I can't hold on to it. So, yeah, this is definitely a little bit of a road bump here, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think... Gosh. Yeah, let's just... I think we just have to let it fall. Let it fall and then take it back. And then in the meantime, what we can do is look for opportunities to pick off, because we're safe here between these two valleys. We can reach out from here. This is a decent army. It's a little banged up because it lost men to that gosh darn rebellion, that riot. But still, if these armies come closer, you know, if he wants to come back down this valley and test the waters again, we can nip out and take him down. And I don't know about this army though. That's a scarier army. I don't know what we would do about them. I think I need to bring this army back to Antioch to retrain it, actually. That's another thing that we should do, but... Yeah, this is going to be a process, I suppose. Oh, wow, look at this. My assassin has an 83% chance of killing the family member that was inside of Caesarea, but he's not anymore.
He's dead.
Okay. Did we get him? No. Misses target. Ooh, lucky bastard. Alright, let's try again in the next turn. Yeah, getting him would be nice. Just to get rid of that unit of heavy cav, you know? As to be expected, there has been more rioting here in Tarsus. We haven't lost it yet, though. Okay. So yeah, 267 citizens have been killed. Antioch, just lower taxes there. And And looking for opportunities. Alright, looks like... Alright, they look like they're going after brigands, and I wonder, I would have to keep an eye on them to see if they want to continue on to Hatra. I should probably bring you guys... Let's see. Let's try again with my assassin and see. 53% chance, so yeah, not as high. But we got him, nice. Nice. Hell yeah. What's your rating now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Alright. Yeah, getting rid of him, that's a whole unit. So now it's just 3 Equites Auxilia, Mercenary Allen Horse Archers, and Basic Archers. So yeah, that's a much more beatable force. So they're going to be getting rid of these brigands, but then what? What do they do after that? Oh yeah, brigands. Speaking of brigands. Alright, I just started training soldiers in the region just in time. So we got 2 units there, and I can bring over slingers and mountain slingers, and then I got my general right here who could come up as well. And we don't know what they have, despite the fact that they're just right outside of my settlement. Apparently I have no vision on them, which is weird. And oh my god. God damn it, brigands standing right on a bridge. Almost half a stack. Peasants, so it might be a lot of peasants. But we won't know until we go out and face them, and I don't have... I got like a couple troops in Hatra, a couple troops in Ctesiphon, and troops up in these places, but yeah, I have to train up an army basically to take on those brigands. So that's unfortunate. And what is this? So rebellion or worse. Roman Eastern Empire rebels. So these troubled people are beset with woes. Riven by insurrection, they are no longer united as one nation, but are now at each other's throats. Perhaps a more united people could profit from the chaos that accompanies a civil war. Ooh, so there has been a civil war amongst the Eastern Romans. Okay, interesting. I wonder... I mean, you guys are still Eastern Roman. Can I see here, if I look at it? Is this going to show me? I don't know, looks Eastern Roman to me. So this is all... So we have no vision over here. It belongs to my territory? Man, that's so weird. The provinces in this... in Barbarian Invasion compared to Rome are just so much bigger, and yeah, that's weird. Anyway, so yeah, I guess we have no vision on what's going on, so I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know who's rebel and who's not. 12,000 in the treasury feels good. More units trained up feels good. And the Romans and the Western Romans and the Vandals are at war, and the Sarmatians and the Franks are allies. Alrighty then. Now that the Huns have spared the Sarmatians and allowed them to live, I'm wondering if I can get map information from them, as well as some money, if they have it. Let's see. So, yep, map information, demands, 2,000 money, and map information. And they want trade as well. So they want trade for my map information. I mean, I'm not opposed to trade, but I want their map information. So, yeah, I'll do trade. Trade for map. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Good. Alright, so did that tell us anything? Have we learned anything from that? Did we gain any information? Looks like we did not. No, it looks like they know nothing. Thanks. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, let's continue our way. Let's see if we can talk to the Goths and see if they want to tell us their map information. In fact, I don't know. The Goths probably have already migrated by now. I am ready to press end turn again, and I'm assuming that this is going to be the turn where Tarsus does rebel, I guess. 3 turns of rioting equals rebellion, I would imagine. Maybe. I don't know. I am bringing this army out. I thought that maybe I need to keep an eye on this rebel or Roman army after they've defeated these brigands, just in case they advance on Hatra. But of course, as I mentioned before, the goal is to march right back and take Tarsus. So, retraining in Antioch wouldn't be a bad idea either, but we'll see. We'll see what this rebellion looks like once it happens. And what they want... war leaves little time for niceties towards the likes of you. Okay. What's happening? What's the offer? Okay. I like accidentally told my diplomat to talk to them. So civil revolt, that's different than... Yeah, back to the Romans. Okay. Alright, so yes, ungrateful wrenches. Wrenches. Be awful if they were wrenches. Yes, so 307 citizens killed. Practice ranges damage to Tarsus. Did they have a practice range? Oh yeah, I guess I did retrain my ranged units, so yeah. Suitable husband, Jasmine. Gishpi, or Kishpi? Kishpi is the name of the man. 1 command star, 1 management, and 2 influence, and then stern is good. Positive, +1 morale, hell yeah. Good looking, hell yeah. +1 influence, instant mastery, hell yeah. Perfect. Perfect, and 11,000 in the treasury, yes. City expands, Arsacia, perfect. Let's go ahead and build the consular's chambers, get this up to a large city. Yeah, we will take it. And what about... Yeah, a couple of royal roads finished, which is nice, a port and Kotais. So a bit more money. Yeah, that all helps. That all adds up. And the cavalry stables are built up in Ctesiphon as well. So I think that allows us to train the Klebinari there, I think. I think that's where we're at. And yeah, more troops that are being trained up. I gotta kill these brigands that are popping up here and there. And allies, the Goths and the Sarmatians, good for them. And oh shit, so the following factions have become client kingdoms, abandoning their independence and sovereignty. So I don't really, is it the Sarmatians that are client kingdoms to the Goths? Is that the relationship here? And yeah, Kishpi and Jasmine. What a cute couple of names. Now I just want to check that because I want so yeah, the protectorates, yeah, the Sarmatians became protectorates of the Goths. That's cool. Okay, so we got some Romans peeking their heads up, just 2 units. I think we could kill that, but that would leave us exposed to this, and I don't know if I could, I don't know, it's a lot of Limitani, so I guess it's very killable, but I don't know what those 2 mystery units are, and Eastern Archers are a little bit spiky as well. Oh yeah, hey, we have them laying siege to us. And they're headed back. Okay, so after killing those brigands, they're not headed for Hatra, they're just headed back. And half of this army is left to Caesarea. So they're still in reinforcement range, so I can't quite dip out and take it. But I can come up here and kill these guys. So yeah, these are just the 3 Equites Auxilia, then the Archer, and the Mercenary Allen Horse Archer. I think so, is how I remember things. So yeah, I think I could... Can I just attack them?
Prepare for battle.
Ah, damn it. That's annoying. Ah, shit. Am I exposed? Maybe. They might be able to attack me. What about you guys? Yeah? Shit. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Damn, okay. All right. So yeah, so it's my understanding that these rebellions can spawn just the units from the buildings that are available, so like a stables and a practice range. So they should just have archers and Equites Auxilia. Is that going to be their entire army? That seems, I don't know, a bit excessive. Where did my assassin go? Oh, assassin, where are you? I was gonna... Oh, there you are. You're not in range of getting to Tarsus. I wanted to see what's inside of it, but my spy is. So let's see if I can come over here and see what the full army is. So yeah, a lot of archers. Archers are tough. And the mercenary veterani, that's the unit that I was going to hire and then I forgot to. God damn it. Oh, so I didn't know that mercenaries join rebellions. Now I know. So yeah, 2 Equites Auxilia, then the mercenary Equites Veterani, and the mercenary Hepatoxitae. Honestly, that's like a scarier garrison than what I fought before. So, and even worse, they're here, so they could... Luckily, this fort would stop them from coming out to assist in any battles, So if these armies, the one that's here and then the one that's right here, if they wanted to come down and fight me, then they would not be able to assist because this fort's blocking me. So there is at least that. Let's start knocking these two do items off of my list by taking out these brigands just right by Kotais. And can we continue? Can we get these guys? Come on. There we go. And what do we got? Step Raiders. Okay, look pretty awesome. And Mountain Slingers. So I imagine that my one general can just run down both of those units. Nice and easy. Well, it looks like they're going to be on top of this mountain here, so we have a bit of marching to do. But luckily, we can enjoy the view while we're waiting. Those Step Raiders are already shooting at my men. So let's send my general to try to stop them from firing at us, because yeah, we're losing some guys, Jesus. Yeah, we're losing some guys, but my slingers should be able to start firing at their mountain slingers. But I want to run right by them, and I want to get into these Step Raiders because, yeah, they seem to be doing the most damage. And, yeah, those mounted slingers are already running away. Let's get my infantry running up here as well. And, yeah, General can run down these guys. As soon as they break, the battle should be over. Come on, there you go. There you go. Get into them, ride them down. Why are these brigands still fighting? Why is this battle not over yet? Oh, I don't know. Just the most bloodthirsty brigands of all time. Think that they stand a chance against these. Look at these guys. They're covered head to toe in armor. And these brigands are like, no, we got this. There we go. In that battle, we lost 18 guys. Yeah. Rough. Well, now this general can go back to placing down watchtowers around my vast empire. And then you guys, yeah, you guys go back to Arctic Sartus. You can retrain. And while you're here, you may as well... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but let's see if I can get a watchtower up here. Does that give us more vision? Yeah, a little bit. It gives us the road a little bit here. Yeah, I don't hate that. Oh no. Who got bribed this time? Who was it? I always wish that this was centered when during the end turn. Like, why is it bring me all the way over here? Like, center it on the location of the guy that got bribed. So it was those two units that were headed back to Arctic Sarta after fighting those brigands. That really sucks. Ah, that really sucks. At least it was just two units, but still, that's super annoying. You know, that's money that I spent. Oh well. Alright, so 3,000 in the treasury. So yeah, so we're losing money here. And it'd be nice. Alright, so we can... Alright, we're getting... got some issues here. So we can fight these two groups here with this army. Do I need mercenaries? I could hire some mercenary veterani, which I might do. And then mercenary hepatoxytai is also enticing. I do have plenty of horse archers though. And then mercenary equites, I just don't think that I need them. My two Klebinari and my generals unit and my camels should do the trick. So this cav army, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but I feel like I can handle it. How are my spears? They're banged up, aren't they? Yeah, I never got to retrain them, that's right. So I just have 3 spearman units. Ugh, yeah, alright, that's a little bit dodgy. Yeah, and this is kind of a healthier, scarier army. Maybe I do need to train. I mean, I don't need these peasants here. I can bring these peasants out of the army. Like, put them back in the fort, for instance. And... oh yeah, you got you guys as well, man. We're got Romans all over the place. Plenty of Romans to kill. Here we can at least like sally out in this direction and get these guys out of the way. Just peasants and Comita Tensi is nice. I'm happy to get rid of them as they're basically isolated. That's a good grab for us. And then these guys, I'm a little worried about leaving Antioch in this direction just because I don't know. I guess there's not much in Sidon, to be honest, but still. My group in Antioch isn't the most well-rounded army either, so I don't feel too confident there. But this is a good opportunity to get rid of some stuff. I think, gosh, I need to look around though. I need
My ears are yours.
more information. Is there anyone else in this direction? No. So let's go back here. And then, so I'm not going to be able to, I can't get past him here. And unfortunately, gosh, they probably are going to be able to, if they build a ram and attack in the next turn, they will be able to take it down. I wish I had eyes on Caesarea.
Orders?
Let's see, can I send a camel just to spy on Caesarea?
Leaving the army. Onward. Onward.
Okay, so they still have a half stack in there. 3 committed tenseis. Yeah, let's just get back.
Onward.
Let's get back.
Out of moves.
I keep looking at this army and I keep thinking this is going to be a kind of a tough army to take down, even though it is just a half stack. That is 2 committed tenseis and an Eastern archer. Now the rest of it's just Limitani. It'd be nice to get rid of those units though, you know, those are scary units. And then this is the Cav Corps essentially. So what does this look like if I bring the peasant, put it in this
Leaving the army.
fort, and then
Fire!
can I even hire? Can I afford all these guys? So if I prioritize those 2 units, and then I can't get that one. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I got the 2 units that I wanted then. Yeah. Yeah, actually, let me see. Can I talk to...
At once. At once.
Let's see if I can make some money off of the Goths. They think that was a generous offer, eh? Wow. Map information for map information and trade rights, and then asking for 2,000 in gold was a generous offer? Okay. What about if I just do, oh, I don't know, like map information, map information. Can I ask for more money? Oh, I didn't mean to. Oops. I did it wrong. Oops. Oh, yeah. All right. Never mind. That was a failure. What about, are you going to find the Berbers eventually?
Yes, my liege. Yes.
Nope. Can't find any Berbers. Damn. All right. I was hoping I could make some more money, but I guess not. Well, there's nothing for it. Let's go on in and see if we can beat these guys. I wish I could hire some more units, but all right. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Fairly even. It says 2-1, but yeah. All right, let's get him.
This is a day of battle. We will stand together. We will not fear defeat. We will look forward to victory. Now set your minds to the task in hand. Mark your target. Strike hard. Leave the fallen. Go forward with courage.
I don't know about this one, guys. I am pretty nervous. This is a weak center. A lot of missile troops. These mercenary veterani are really gonna have to carry the day here. And yeah, was it 2 or 3 committed tenseis on the other side? Yeah, I don't know.
They have reinforcements.
So reinforcements coming in from over
numbers matter.
there. So let's, oh, I don't know, do that. And yeah, ballistas can't deploy inside of the forest, which is always, yeah, it's a weird one. That's, like, I get it, but I don't know, it's very, very restrictive. All right, yep, let's move you guys. So that's going to be the all-infantry army, right? So, you know what we do with all-infantry forces is we ride circles around them with horse archers, right? And then the cav force is going to be off to the side there. So, let's see here. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted. Let's see, do we need Clibinari to help out against them? Yeah, I guess just to be safe. just to be safe. And are they going to be hanging out on their hill? It looks like they are. And if they do, we might be able to... No, it looks kind of like they're going to be linking up with their main army. I was kind of hoping that maybe we could split them off, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get a chance to do that. Okay, this is a good sign. This is a good sign. Looks like we have drawn the attention of at least one of these units, the mercenary Allen horse archers. Let's get my Clibanaries up within firing range. Ballistas still can't hit anything. Let's just keep moving them up like that. And yeah, infantry is starting to move down the hill to link up with their cavalry. Camels hang out like this. Now our archers are able to start shooting into these guys. Are we bringing them down? Bringing them down? All right, not as fast as I would like. You guys are in range too, right? Yes. Okay. All right. So infantry. Are you guys? You're not running away, are you? No. Okay. All right. Just checking. Just checking. Let's. Okay. So infantry. Like I guess. Those are the archers, right? Gosh, if they're going to be leaving their archers unsupported. I mean, it looks like they're bringing up Limitani to, I don't know, do what, but we can kind of go there and go get camels versus Equites Auxilia. I don't know how that goes. Yeah, Limitani coming in hot, but let's send you to go after those Eastern archers. And then my other horse archers just go here, and then how are we doing here? What are you? Equites. Alright, so run away. Here, and then Equites Auxilia, camels charge, and then I thought I told you to run away. And, oh, never mind. Perfect. So he's running away. Perfect. Perfect, and we got the... Can we get away that way? And can we get you guys back here as well? You got the archers, that's perfect. And if I can get you guys back here, that's wonderful. And then you guys have to come back around here. And alright, Limitani, that's looking good, alright. And they might just be gone. I don't know if I can get them back. So let's get back this way. And yeah, looks like they're going after my ballistas, so let's just make them pay here. And let's get a charge in here. And try to break those Limitani. And you guys chill. So that's the enemy general, perfect. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Alright, you guys get back. And... Limitani, yeah, I don't really want to charge them, but if we can just kind of break those Limitani from all sides, there we go, yeah, they broke, perfect. Perfect, and you guys turn back around and fight these guys, and go back in there as well. And then you continue, yeah, I think I told you guys to go back around, yes I did. Perfect, slingers come up, and then, alright, turn back around. Alright, that looks okay, that looks okay. Alright, looks like we're doing okay here. We just have to break these Limitani. And yeah, camels are doing okay there. Looking good there. Archers. So yeah, let's start running down these guys as much as we can. Yeah, looks like we're doing okay. So let's get as many kills as we can here. Limitani, go, go, go. And then go, go, go. They are Equites Auxilia over there. So let's make sure that we get up there just in case they want to continue to fight. We want to make sure that we break them. And then, yeah, everyone can run. Jesus Christ, please. Please run. Nice. Alright, continue the battle. Perfect. Continue the battle and trying to get as many kills as we can. Can we run those guys down or are they going to get away? They're probably going to get away, but... can we get them? Can we get them? Got a couple of them, but... No, they're just going to get away, so let's continue to chase down And how's it? 79%? It looks like, yeah, I don't know. It looks like, I don't know if we're going to kill enough guys here to make these armies disappear, unfortunately. Okay, it says 86%, but that's not quite accurate when we're going up against more than one army, because it's like, I don't know, it's like 86% for the entire force, I believe. So I don't think that counts for us wiping a stack, but I guess we'll find out. I don't really know.
There is nothing.
Okay, all right. That felt important. that felt like it needed to be a victory. So I'm glad that I was able to pull that off there. 865 kills, and then yeah, 138 and 68. How did my guys do? So yeah, General got 96 kills, Slingers got 49 and 10, Nomad Archer Cav 61, Klebinari 101, Nomad Archer Cav 14, Klebinari 131, 40 for Nomad Archer Cav, Levy Spear 0. Yeah, just got run over. Bukalari only 7 kills, Camel Raiders got 65. Hot damn, wow. Yeah, they got into a good fight. Nice. And Levy Spears 47, Curtis Jabs 12, Desert Archers 1954, Levy Spears 2, and then Ballista 0. And then, yeah, the Mercenary Veterani got 36 kills, and they did sustain 25 casualties. Okay. And then Mercenary Hippotaxatai got 121 kills. Not bad. All right. Yeah, that felt like a necessary victory. So, whew. All right. Okay, interesting. I'm not seeing any armies on the map, so that's cool. And I wonder, so they're going to be building rams in this end turn and then attacking and then turn after that. So I think we can actually save this fort. I think we can save these 20 men's lives and kill these 4 units. I hope so. Yeah, and then we'll just deal with Tarsus when we get around to it. And yeah, retinue expand. Oh, Roman Turncoat. Oh, perfect. Yeah, +1 command when fighting against Romans. That's very pertinent. Yeah, good job, Tarsus. Narcissus getting Tarsus. Yeah, you should have command stars by now. Well, I guess you weren't leading the attack on Tarsus because that was Shapur took over. Yeah, that's okay. You'll get yours, and Shapur can get his in the next episode when we sally out just to get rid of these few units. And I guess we got to go back in and take Tarsus again, which is, oh, I don't know. That's going to be a tougher fight, I suppose. All those archers, how long can this hold? 6 turns for a siege? God damn, dude. Oh, fuck. I think, do I even want to attack that? Like, what makes that attack not suck? I don't know. I can't, I'm trying to think of like what works against that. The only thing I can think of is the fact that my desert archers do have longer range than their archers. So there is hope, I suppose, if I wanted to. Like, for instance, here in Antioch, I do have these 4 desert archers, and I can continue to train more, you know? And then I have a couple of desert archers in this army as well. So we can just whittle down their archers from afar without them being able to return fire. Now they will retreat back into the settlement, which makes things a bit dodgier, but I mean, my Klebinari can destroy all of their cav, and they don't have spears to really counter my Klebinari, right? They just have this Mercenary Veterani, which is their only solid unit. So yeah, tough fight, but I think that I don't want to wait 6 turns. That's what I'm thinking. But as I said, I will have to wait until the next episode. But before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. So until next time, this has been Concept playing Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.